However, I also believe that the criminal justice system expanded itself in order to capture Bill Cosby.
What do you mean by expanded itself? It went outside its level, a way of doing things normally, just to get a verdict on Bill Cosby?
I think so.
I agree with you. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Since you said the father, not the father, they declared Bill Cosby used to be what, the father of America?
America's dad.
America's dad.
Yeah.
See, Rashad, you're too young to remember that Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
I'm not too young to remember.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
You're
not,
too
sir.
young to
I
remember.
watched it too.
You're too young to remember. Thursday night was one of the most powerful nights in television. I have a problem. I just have a problem with the whole entire
Because
thing.
the man could act? Because the man had a sitcom?
No,
I think it's the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way we feel as Black Americans for all he accomplished, and then this on the side.
Right.
It just, even if you feel like he should go to jail, which I definitely, I've been a critic of Cosby because of the mere fact that during all the allegations, when everything was coming out initially, he was on his Black Folks Ain't Shit tour.
Oh,
that irks
that's
me.
one curse word for today.
Right, we have 12 total.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
so
that's
I know
my
what you mean.
problem.
I remember
Yeah.
what you're talking
But
about.
when it happens and it's in your face and he's actually facing jail or is now going to jail, it hurts.
I don't feel sorry for him. And let me tell you
I
why I
do,
don't feel
Rashad.
sorry
I
for
feel
him.
sorry for the culture.
I feel sorry for the women that he raped. I don't
Yeah.
feel sorry for him.
I'm not-
He's as I said, he's an SOB to me. I'm surprised somebody didn't get to him a lot sooner. He didn't go to jail or something else happened. But when I'm faced with the conversation about a Bill Cosby, and I had prominent people tell me, Rashad, don't talk about Bill Cosby like that. He's innocent until proven guilty. I had folk in the community, in the broadcaster community, say, Rashad, you're hurting us when you talk about Bill Cosby. He's innocent until proven guilty. So, one, that's in the court of law. That's in the court of law, not the court of public opinion. And how many white cops have we seen kill people, unarmed Black people, and we were okay with saying they should go to jail for that? We didn't say, wait a minute, they're innocent until proven guilty. We didn't say that.
You know something, Nicole? I have to agree with you. We have a couple of Spelmanites behind the
Yeah.
look at- one of them is kind of loud right now.
Kinda what?
Kind of loud. She's kind of laughed out loud. Okay. Half of the buildings on Spelman's campus was built by Bill Cosby's money.
Exactly.
And like you said, man, that's America's dad. Let the law run its course. Now, if you say that it was a fair trial, do you think the trial was fair? Do you think the allegations were true? Bill Cosby, even at 80 plus years old, deserves to go to jail. I'm like, man, I'm telling you something. I have a problem.
Does he deserve to go to jail if he raped
If
any
he-
woman?
yeah,
the
he
answer
deserved
is
to go to jail.
yes.
And I have a problem. I'm just like, man, hey, I'm sorry. I was a Bill Cosby fan, and it's hard for me to.
But who wasn't a Bill Cosby
let me say,
fan?
let me say, it's hard for me to separate America's dad from a sexual deviant predator. And I'm just that, Rashad.
But that's what he was.
Since it's sucker free, I'm keeping it real. That's what I have an issue.
But
with.
do you think he raped? Do you think he raped these women? Do you think he raped one of them?
I think he did.
Okay.
And I'm with Mitchell. Up until
Oh, Jesus
I
is
was
coming.
with I was on the bandwagon of get him until the verdict was read, and it just did something to me.
Just now, because we're here.
I mean, I'm talking when the verdict was read initially
Okay.
that he was found guilty. It just did something to
Right.
me. He's what, 81?
Yeah.
My dad's 78. He's of that generation of my dad's generation. I can't.
But we can't.
Richey,
Yeah,
don't
because
get me like
I don't
this.
get it.
Because at the end
yeah.
of the day, we're all human, and you can still feel
But he's
for some-
raping women.
Yeah,
It's not
totally.
traffic tickets. He did not pay his taxes.
Right.
I'm talking about somebody
No, totally.
who decided
You're right.
to enter into another woman,
But
and that woman didn't want him
but
there.
Violation.
Let's have real conversation because we can't be the only. I know they told me not to
Yeah.
do that. I'm sorry.
10 times.
But people are feeling that way, and we can't
Yeah,
just
and I
brush
get
that
it.
aside.
Yeah, I'm not
like it's
brushing it aside.
exist.
Rashad,
It
I'm just telling you,
exists.
I would
Nicole.
lose no sleep over Cosby going to jail.
Totally. I won't lose. I
I won't lose any sleep, but this is a hard one to stomach since we've seen so much injustice. Now, Rashad, let me say one thing. Bill Cosby in his day, nice-looking guy,
Yeah, was raping women.
ton of money,
Yeah,
did
raping
not
women.
have to rape women, and drugs.
Yeah, but
were
that's
just,
not what rape is about. Here you go.
I'm
Here you
sorry,
go.
man.
How many? Okay, do you do understand the psychology behind rape? And any expert would tell you, even those who have
And
committed
obviously
rape.
there's a mental illness there to have to do it
He
while
just-
women
yeah, it's
are
called-
knocked
it's
out
called
or asleep.
sickness, but it's
What man-
control.
The man want to see
It's
you.
control. Okay,
Man wanna
all right.
see that.
All right.
I hadn't seen that in a while.
Now, everybody said that's control. He did it. He had an MO the entire time. Listen, man, I mean, I hate what he did.
Okay.
Let me tell you how I feel.
We all do.
I hate what the man did to women.
Right.
I hate that he got us as a community to buy into his manipulation. And I believe the persona as America's dad.
Back up.
Hold on, wait a minute. I believe his persona as America's dad, people like you and I and you and all of us here, we fed into that persona, giving him cover to do exactly what he did to those women.
Excuse me.
Nicole?
Raise my church finger. No, I was as soon as who's the one who Michael Eric? Is it Michael Eric Dyson? Yeah. Is it Michael Eric Dyson? He had the show on WAOK originally.
Michael Eric Dyson.
Before
Warren Valentine.
Yeah,
Right.
Valentine is because Michael Eric Dyson was. Seriously. He used to sit in for him, and then it became his show. So he was talking about this way back. And he was like, I'm not understanding him doing, and it was during the time of the tour, and he was saying these ugly things, Cosby was saying these ugly things about the black community, especially those in the hood and the ghetto. So back then I was like, oh, that's all. Are you serious? Because I took Michael Eric Dyson's word for it, and it all,
You took
comes out
Michael
to be
Eric
true.
Dyson's word for what? That
For
he-
for what was going on, because we didn't really hear about it. He was
Okay.
talking about it, but everybody
Oh, okay.
wasn't talking about it until of late.
I don't
and
think I heard
because
about
of
it until
social
it hit
media.
it hit the mainstream.
it was social media.
Because
and
of
then
that
everybody
comedian,
knew.
I forgot his name, who said it in the ad,
Yeah,
and then
and-
it blew up from
but
there.
the comedian made such a slight joke about Cosby.
I wonder how he
said-
feels now.
Well, I hope he feels great because these women have been vindicated and some form of justice has been
totally.
served.
And-
I don't
and
give a
his
damn
wife-
that the man could act.
and his wife and his children.
Don't you're trivializing.
No,
our
I'm not
Yeah,
feelings.
Rashad,
trivializing.
please.
No, I'm just
We're
telling
not
how I
just
feel.
saying
But Nicole,
because
I'm
he
telling you
could
how I
act.
feel.
Right. We're not saying because he
My
could
feeling,
act.
I don't
it's
care.
the culture.
The culture, what hell? Listen, okay, let me say this. OJ killed them folks. Does that mess up the
OJ
culture?
wasn't doing what
OJ
he did.
got found not
OJ,
guilty.
That's too. OJ didn't do as much as
OJ got
Cosby
found not
did
guilty.
for the
Do
black
you think-
community as far as the money, the scholarships.
You don't think
buildings.
OJ?
HBCU,
Okay.
HBCU,
All right, so let's
the
go back to
funding,
that.
all of that.
Let's
OJ
go
did
back to
none
that.
of that.
Let's go back to
Totally
that.
different.
We have white supremacists where streets are named after them. We've built statues. We have buildings named after them. You know why? We have Confederate soldiers and white supremacists that have places of honor in America because they and their families gave money to all of those organizations or that government or somebody. Okay. So they are connected to money. So do we say, you know what? Because they gave a lot of money, which by the way is to cover up their bull. They gave a lot of money. We need to keep these places of honor named after them.
We're not saying that. And the thing is, they're white and he's black. So
Yeah.
excuse me if I show a little
Sympathy.
black privilege.
And that's fine. That's okay. But here's where I'm at with that. I get that argument. Let me just say this and I'll let y'all respond. I get that argument. But if I make that argument when it comes to rape, let me tell you, if I make that argument when it comes to rape or even murder, I'm no better than white folks who stand with killing black people or when white cops kill unarmed black men. They stand with those white cops. You know why they stand with those white cops? Because those white cops are white cops.
You're right.
So I'm not going to be like them and stand with a rapist or somebody that I feel is a
we're
rapist.
not standing with him. That's not
I
it.
just think
it's so many. This is more complex than that.
It's a lot of
It's
layers.
Not for
it's
me.
a lot. So this,
And
this
so-
Not
it's
for me.
rule to this game.
Good riddance.
And so with me,
So,
and Nicole
and I want to
agree-
apologize for anybody out there who thinks that I'm trying to side with a rapist. I'm not doing that.
And I agree
I'm
with
just
you.
saying that I'm conflicted as a human being
Yeah.
about it all.
I'm only conflicted about the criminal justice system expanding itself to capture Bill Cosby because there are a whole lot of folks, like as I said, Cosby is a raping piece of scum.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who the criminal justice system said, you know what? We can't touch it. No evidence. It happened a long time ago. Statute of limitation has expired. They didn't change the law. They didn't change their prosecutorial conduct in order to capture these folks that we know are living out there free, but they did it for Cosby. So I'm not.
No, they didn't do it for Cosby. That was the law at that particular point in time.
They changed
No,
some
no,
laws
and you do
to
know
get
there are some
No, they
legislators.
changed the law. Let me say, is that fair for you to change the law?
Not when you didn't change
that's
for
the
anybody else.
conversation.
That's the
That's
point.
the
You didn't change for
conversation.
anybody else but Cosby.
Let me
though.
say one thing. As a man,
And I hate to have to even say that because he
But you
deserves.
got to acknowledge that, though, Mitchell. They changed the law to get this dude.
Yeah, that's my point. Is
Okay.
you've changed the law. Is that the fair thing to do? You know what, Rashad?
It's
let
not
me-
fair if
it's
you
not
didn't
fair.
do it for
Nobody
nobody else on
Let me
American
say-
soil with the history of racism that we have here.
And I want to say something and agreeing with Nicole. I have 2 daughters, and rape to me is just one of those things you don't have to do. I just think that, Rashad, for me to agree with Nicole today, Jesus is coming.
The black Jesus,
The
by
black
the way.
baby Jesus, baby black Jesus.
Was
But
he light
I
skinned, though?
think- got curly hair.
Yes.
But let me say something. In all actuality, I don't think that we disagree. We just find it hard to process.
It is hard.
It's just hard to process.
He's a rapist.
Man. He's a rapist. I mean, evidently.
Come on, man.
There's documentation.
I mean, and remember, he said during his, what was it? His deposition.
Right.
He said, "Yeah, I slipped some drugs,
He
and they
did.
took the drugs." And I mean, that was part of the genesis of the case.
Yeah,
was
man.
the fact that a judge ordered that testimony unsealed, and you have it in his own words, and he never disputed the words. The words are there.
Man, I have a problem with that. I mean, now that's one as a stone cold player in my day.
What?
That's what I said.
Sir, I highly doubt that, sir.
Well, Rashad,
not if you were.
Let me say, as a
Sir,
stone-
not if you can you show them the shoes
all
you wearing?
Qs think that they.
Come on,
it
wait a
don't
minute.
wouldn't matter.
Okay,
what
let's
they-
do this. Bruh, can you show them the shoes you got on today, sir?
Can I get them up here?
Just gonna take them off. Can you do that?
could-
Don't hurt anybody.
they
Just gonna
could be-
put them right here front and center, bruh, because you wore these shoes last week. Now, first of all, hold on. Let me hold these. All right, so first of all, sir,
Nikes.
you did not get these from the men's department.
Nikes.
Okay,
Let me
there's
say
no
one-
way these, sir. This man went. Did you put on your wife's shoes by accident this morning?
My wife's feet are this big. We got more problems than this here.
But, sir.
You know what, man? As
Sir.
a stone cold, no, as one who
Yeah.
has to drug someone, and it comes out
As
differently.
well, so you're admitting.
No,
yes,
no,
yes,
and
drug.
as one who.
That man said, as one who has drugged someone. Let me tell you how it works.
Let me tell you something. Let me put them cuffs
God
on right
damn,
now. No,
man.
as one who does just not believe in that, man. Bill Cosby, if those are the words, and those are the words that came out of your mouth, I just have a hard time.
He
with
refused
that.
to say a statement. Like even today, he could have said a statement.
I think that's what played into this. To me, what some would consider harsh sentence. Definitely not harsh enough if you've been raped. I get all that. It's
Yeah.
so
I
many,
feel you. I feel it because
but
the criminal
because
justice
of
system.
him acting like if he could have just bowed down a minute,
Yep.
a second.
Let me tell you who got caught up unfairly.
So
My
but
big homie Tavis Smiley. Now that's who you need to lose some sleep over.
did he get caught up?
He got caught up unfairly.
Can you see
And
Tavis
I
flirting,
interviewed
though?
Tavis when he came out with his new book, and I disagree with Tavis on so much politically. But let's go to Tavis, because Tavis did the Negroes Ain't Ish tour too. He did it against Obama, so let's be clear. He went on tour with.
I don't really see that.
Yeah,
Rashad.
he did. Yeah, okay, let's go back to the accusations
Sir.
against him. And I'm defending Tavis. Tavis said point blank, period. Listen, man, I date women I work with.
He did
Because
say that.
he said, because we have so many things to do in a day, I rarely have time for a social life. So yeah, I date women I work with, and I have a relationship with a woman that I work with. His show was privately owned by his company. His show was contracted by public broadcasting. So even though public broadcasting had these rules, his show was not under
Public
the rules of
broadcasting.
public broadcasting. But he got caught up in the Me Too movement. He got caught up.
Yeah, he did. So what do you think about Judge Kavanaugh?
Trash.
Oh yeah, pattern of behavior.
Yes.
That's
we're
what
not
that
giving
is.
him a break,
Yeah,
sir.
you can't give him a break. Now the question
Yes,
isn't
we're playing
criminality.
favoritism. This is what they. This is America.
The
We
question is
learn
not
from the best.
criminality. The question is, should you give this guy the highest court in the land?
Let me-
Yes.
Mitchell-
Why?
Let me say one thing.
Go ahead.
All right,
'cause
Republican Mitchell.
Any conservative Republican.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give me a name, at least stick by the
Conservative
name.
Republican Mitchell Shelby.
Let me say one thing.
CP.
Your Qs are so
CR,
proud of you
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I'm thinking of
All right.
conservative Republican. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I just want to move on, man.
Just the P stand for something else. Okay. All right. Why do you support Kavanaugh?
No, I'm not saying support. I mean, what we're talking about is part of the Me Too movement, even with Judge Kavanaugh. And the man stood up yesterday, Nicole, and said, "I was a virgin until my early 20s."
Lies.
And that's what that's what
That
he
should
said.
let you know right
Lies.
there
That's what
that
he
man deserves no judicial appointment. Okay, first of all, if you're still a virgin in your 20s,
lying
there's
for
a
one
problem.
thing.
I know
don't
some
believe
women.
that at
I know
all.
people in
Come
their
on, man.
40s who are virgins.
And they need help.
Come on, man. They need
Nicole,
to see.
everybody-
That's not cute to be 40 and a virgin.
That's really
Now I'm
unfortunate.
tired of it.
Who's
Nicole-
the basketball
Upset.
player?
Every-
You know,
Who's
you're not
the
gonna
basketball
be going around
player?
like that's
No, no.
something to brag about.
Wait, there was a basketball player.
Get you some.
AC Green or somebody?
AC Green, correct?
AC Green.
He was a virgin.
Okay. I was about to say it, but I'm just going
That's
to
what
let
he
that
said.
go.
You need to get touched, rubbed, or something by the time you know what?
By the
no.
time you're 12?
Yeah,
I mean,
would
come on,
never,
man. That's
but if
a
I say by
problem.
the time you're 40, you're so silly.
But no, I knew someone who was a virgin in her 40s.
What was wrong with her?
She dedicated her entire life to teaching, and she
That's
was
not a
married.
requirement,
No.
sir.
No, she
That's
did.
not a
No.
requirement.
She
Being a
dedicated
You're
her
a
life
virgin.
to
teacher.
teaching.
All right,
You
we
need
wrapping
some.
up. That is
You-
not a
I have to
requirement.
agree with
Hold
you on
on.
that.
I've been a professor for 2 years. That is not a requirement. Believe me, I know. All right, we're gonna come back sucker free with Rashad, Richey, and friends.
Adina's here.
Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of Gap Pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
What's up, guys? This is Lipstick and Cognac. Starting on Tuesday, you guys will be on rollingout.com and on our Facebook page, giving you all the tea you need for relationships. Here to help you out, man. Make sure y'all tune in from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to watch your favorite talk show, Lipstick and Cognac. Here with that dynamic duo, you don't want to miss Lipstick, Shadio Comics, and this Cognac Tell Like It Is personality, man. It's going to be a great time. Make sure y'all tune in. Tune in on rollingout.com. This ROLLINGOUT.com. And also on Facebook, Rolling Out Facebook, man. It's going to be a great time. Y'all don't want to miss this. Great laugh, great talks, realness, truth. Man, we ain't really some expert. We know what we talking about. So make sure y'all tune in. rollingout.com, man. Lipstick and Cognac.
All right, what's happening? Welcome back. Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. I got the legendary Adna Howard in the building.
With the flawless skin of life.
Okay,
With
We
the
need
vegan
some
body.
clapping music, man.
we do.
We need some clap.
Mr. Engineer, can we get some applause next time? I mean, just you can Google that actually and bring that up.
Right.
Well, how are you?
I'm better than good. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Let's get a little closer
Yeah,
to that
get closer
microphone.
to that mic.
Because they're not, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. And you and I've interviewed you before.
Yes.
And we talked a little bit about some politics, some social issues.
Yeah.
But you have this great music out. So let's first do this because I got a lot of questions. But I just want to tell you, when I was in the 9th grade, you got to understand this now.
No.
You do know
This is
we had a secret love affair when I was in the 9th grade.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what I told all my peer group.
That's a violation, but that's what's up.
It's all right.
Exactly.
Made a violation in
Me
my
too.
mind. All right, so set up this song because you have it's a new album.
New album, Resurrection, is out.
Resurrection is out.
Why that name?
It had to be created anew. One of the things that I've learned is you have to die before you can live.
Stop it.
And so, in order to be reborn, be renewed, you have to.
It's my
right.
I ain't gonna play with the
It's
Lord.
my
Miss-
resurrection.
Your resurrection.
Yeah,
Play
it's my
with the Lord.
resurrection
Yeah,
as a human being and as an artist.
Right. So let me ask you,
Understand
are
that.
you dating anybody?
I am actually.
Wow.
Oh, that's
How did you
really,
get there so fast?
I know because that may be the inspiration behind the album, man.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay,
No, it
all
wasn't.
right.
Because
Well,
it's
he
more
didn't
to
inspire you
life,
at all.
Rashad, than dating.
No, because in the process, what's interesting is I'm recently divorced, so that
Okay,
was,
hey,
it was
Shandala
not
Labu.
inspiration at all.
Oh, wow. So, okay, you're recently divorced, and then you started dating this new guy.
Yes.
So this is more
Now,
like
when I say recently divorced, it's been over a year.
that's still pretty
It's
recent.
recent. It is.
All right. So
See,
you're
that's how-
saying that this is more.
Get Mitch
This is
ready
more-
to come
this
in
is
now.
more about my artistry and being an artist and doing what I felt I needed
All right.
to do.
Go ahead and set it up. Let's hear it.
What's up, family? It's your girl, Adna Howard, and this is the new single, Nasty, off of Resurrection.
Nasty.
Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Cause I can make it nasty until the day, until the dawn. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it nasty. Take you to my crib, give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty. Any time of day, it's all good for me. Make it nasty, make it get nasty. Freak in the morning, freak in the evening, just like me. Yeah, I need a nasty brother that can satisfy me, just for me. Oh yeah, I know what to do to make it nasty. I know what to say to make it nasty. If you're bad boy, I'm gonna make it nasty. But I only make it nasty for daddy. I finally got some time, yeah, to grind, yeah. Put my thighs on the side, yeah. Goodbye, yeah. You've been all up on my mind, yeah. My mind, yeah. When you finally hit my line, yeah. Baby, we can make it nasty. If you're that kind of man, cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a nasty secret, everybody's saying, cause we don't give a about a thing. Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Cause I can make it nasty until the day, until the dawn. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it nasty. Take you to my crib, give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty. Any time of day, it's all good for me. Make it nasty, make it nasty. You say that you're ready for me, baby. Tonight I'll lay it all on the line. So I say, don't make me wait in my t-shirt and my panties. My nasty grind is waiting tonight. Make it nasty. I need a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening to make it nasty, just like me. I need a nasty brother that can satisfy me, just for me. If you're that kind of man, that kind of man. I'm that kind of. I got a nasty secret, everybody's saying, cause we don't give a about a thing. Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights on. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Cause I can make it nasty until the day, until the dawn. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it nasty. Take you to my crib, give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty. Any time or day, it's all good for me.
See, I did what I wanted to do. 'Cause
Yeah.
Even though it been sent to me, I said I want to listen till we go on air because I
Right.
wanted to be authentic.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be like,
Yeah.
let me keep listening so I can get
That's
used
jamming.
to it.
That's
Like, I
jamming.
want to know because we're sucker free here. We're trying to do authenticity as much as possible.
That's a good damn song.
And that's a
Thank
nice
you.
song.
Thank
I
you
like
very
that.
much.
It is.
I appreciate
the
that.
beat,
Now, when you
all
said
of
you had a
that.
secret, what's the secret? Because in the song you said you had a secret.
Well, it's going to remain a secret.
Exactly.
It's only for the person in the bedroom.
That's
That's
unfortunate.
right.
He said that's
Because-
unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Seriously.
All
There's
right.
some things that
That is a
everybody don't need to
really
know.
nice. It's
Let
catchy
Mitchell
and all
talk,
that.
'cause
Go
he
ahead,
raising
man.
his hand.
You were messing up his Christian walk the whole time. That song just messed his mind up.
Miss Adina.
Yes.
That's a you know something. You are such.
Go ahead, man.
If the crowd could have got a chance to see Nicole moving, doing.
saw
They
it.
probably did.
But let me ask you a question. Why does everything have to be? And which is a beautiful song, and you are so pretty, so, guys. I'm telling you something. If cameraman could get a little closer, you're absolutely gorgeous sitting
Thank
up.
you.
And I thought I offended you when you first walked in because you smacked my hand away and was like. I was like, okay, I hadn't been smacked that fast before. Because she told me, she said,
Because she hugs
yeah,
people.
yeah, she hugs. I'm like, hey, I'm
So
cool.
Mitchell
okay.
Mitchell reached out his hand and she was like, and I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
yes.
I was like,
and
what did
then she
Mitchell-
was like, I give hugs. I was
What
like,
did Mitchell
oh.
do? So hear about it later.
Since Bill Cosby did go to jail today, I'm just trying to, I'm not even looking at people. But let me ask you a question. I mean, you know, we know your hit that came out, and that was a nasty girl too. And what do you find kind of appealing? Do you think you're appealing to most of our other sides when you know, our nastier sides when you write your music?
You know, music.
Because we all have a nasty side.
We all
even
do.
conservative Republicans.
Absolutely. All the
I don't-
CPs.
the visual. I'm upset.
And the lights don't have to go off with us. There you go. Yeah, the lights stay on.
That's what's up. Keep the lights on. Keep the lights
Rashad,
on.
like you about to vomit.
Well, I'm just waiting for her to answer your ridiculous question. Go ahead.
But you know, sex sells. But you know, it's one of those things. We all have a carnal side, and it's important to to make sure that side is tended to.
Preach that. And I'm glad you said carnal because that's one of the religious words that he can understand.
I'm a heathen. I'll admit to anyone, I truly am a heathen.
That is just
You know
walking
what?
in the flesh.
One of the things that we all have to understand is we're all sinful saints.
Preach.
You know, that's just what it is. That's the reality of it. We are spiritual beings on a human journey, not human beings on a spiritual journey. So there are things that we're supposed to do. It helps us along the way.
Can you say that one more time? Mr. Audio Man, you got that? Because
clip
when
that?
I get in trouble, I definitely want to play that out loud. Cause
But we are spiritual beings on a human journey, not human beings on a spiritual
that's
journey.
all I need
like
to hear
it.
because I'm going to play it again when I get home.
Now,
Anytime I do something wrong.
I want to ask you. You don't,
Okay.
are you of any particular religion?
I was raised Christian, Baptist, and Pentecostal, but I don't follow.
Okay. What
anymore.
are you doing? Anything particular
I'm,
now?
I'm a spiritual person. I focus on my relationship, not religion, because religion is about division. It's a very divisive tool. And so I'm about spirituality. And though my foundation is what it is, I do take do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because basically what it is what you do to other people, you do to yourself. So that's just, that's, to me, should be common sense, but I recognize that common sense isn't common. And so, that's what it's about.
you seem to be very wise, so let me ask you this. I'm damn near in between girlfriends.
Right.
Okay.
Are you married?
No.
Okay. There it
No.
is there.
What-
But go ahead.
Okay, so tell me, what does that mean? Like, I'm good.
I mean, it depends on who you're dating. I am no one to judge,
Right.
and what a person agrees with is what a person agrees with. If you're in between,
I said
dating
almost. It's almost, you know what I mean?
Well, my thing is this: as long as you're being forthright, you're being truthful with the women in your lives, then you give them the choice.
Wait a minute, I didn't say women now. I mean, damn, don't get me in
You
trouble.
said
on
in
the-
between
I
girlfriends.
said in between, like.
Well,
I'm almost
then
in
there's
between.
there's more than one woman. You can word it
I
how you
didn't
want
say-
to.
See there?
Let me say one thing,
You got
Mr. D.
all
You said you in between, so
You would've
so
been
if you're
quiet
in
and let me
if you're
finish
in
talking
between,
to
if
her.
you're in
We wouldn't be-
between,
Metaphysical on me.
if you're in between,
Well, Mr.
that's you in the middle. There's one here and there's
Okay.
one here, so you're in between.
But you know, I said
women.
damn near in between.
Damn near between.
Damn,
so
so
you,
there's just
which
one.
means there's no.
No.
That means there's still somebody.
His
He just
assistant
hasn't made his
on the
complete
side.
exit.
let me say something.
One of the things that people have to understand is being honest to the person will get you a whole lot further in life.
And we know that now.
You
right?
know, because I'm like this. If you tell me the truth about a situation, you give me an option
Right.
to make a decision. More often than not, I'm going to be like, okay, I respect the fact that you gave me an option.
You like the honesty too, right?
But that's maturity.
Totally.
Yeah, that's
But
maturity.
even if
Totally.
the honesty hurts, I'd still rather have the
know.
honesty, because at least I have the option to make a decision. And because you were forthright, I may just say, "Can I cuss on here?" Or
Yeah.
no? Fuck it. I just roll with that.
That was 3 curse
We
words.
got 9 more curse words left, by the way.
The F-bomb takes 3 words.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that rule.
I have questions because I had told Rashad today. My main question is, okay, so what's your diet like?
My diet.
Your workout regimen, all of that.
Okay, so I don't eat chicken unless I'm doing crack fillet.
Okay.
I'm addicted
You
to
love
crack
Chick-fil-A?
fillet.
Okay,
Crack
cool.
fillet is everything.
Okay.
But that's pretty much if I'm gonna break down and eat chicken, that's what I'm gonna eat. I don't do beef, one, because I'm allergic to it, and it's not even worth me eating at all.
Okay.
Pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan. When I'm at home, I do more of the healthier foods. When I'm on the road, I try to stick with that, but it can be difficult depending on where I am.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
You know, I like to cook for other people. I don't particularly care for
I do
cooking
too.
for myself.
I like cooking.
But if I do cook for me, because I love vegan burgers, there's a Beyond Meat burger that I love that I
Can we
make.
discuss that burger? Have you read the ingredients?
I have read. I haven't. You
it
can't ask me to
scared
keep
me.
it all. But
It
shit, you
scared
ought to be
me.
scared
Yeah,
about
but
eating
totally.
beef.
Totally.
Anything
But
that's
sometimes I'm like, I read the ingredients. I'm like, I might as well have a steak.
It really, you know what? It's 6
Yeah.
in one hand and half a dozen in the other,
Yeah.
depending on how you
Totally.
want to get
It's
down
against
with
my
the get down.
religion to eat vegan burgers.
Hey, it's okay.
What's the point?
Well,
What is the
again,
point to eat
I'm
nutrition?
nutrition. Yeah, and I'm allergic to.
to beef.
I'm
beef.
allergic
Right,
to beef.
but you know they
so-
got it in turkey and chicken.
But
too.
I don't really particularly care
I
for
feel
that
you on
either.
that. It's just against. I'm respecting your religion.
Right.
Respect mine.
I didn't. Did I show you any disrespect?
No, you did.
Oh, okay, just
You
checking.
did not at all.
What's your workout routine like?
About 4 to 5 days out of the week, I work on getting at least 45 minutes of cardio in, weightlifting, abs, that type of thing.
What's the exercise you have to do if you don't do anything else?
I love leg day.
Okay.
I love leg day.
Leg
so
day.
I love
You were
working out on
known
legs.
and still are. You're known for the legs.
The legs.
Am
yeah.
I?
I remember
You
that.
really
yeah.
are.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I went to
Wow,
I went
that's
to a
interesting.
concert. I was completely underage. I was 15 years old, and I went to one of your concerts. And when you came out, you had on this skirt, and it was black. And your I was mesmerized. I didn't hear a damn thing you said on the stage. and I remember my homeboy, my cousin actually, Jamal, got me into this concert you were doing. And you were there with some rappers. There was a bunch of other folks there. But your legs were just banging.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, Ms. Howard, when you came out years ago.
welcome.
This makes me so
No, I'm just saying, man.
Let me ask you something.
Let me ask. Okay, from the game when you came out until now, what do you think the big differences are in the entertainment industry?
It's so interesting because the more things change, the more things stay the same. I think really the only thing that has really changed is technology, because labels are still getting over on artists. It's just, people are able to get music for free. I think that's probably the only thing that's changed. But at the end of the day, we still figured out how to get music for free because we taped it from the radio station.
That's right.
So we would create our own little situation and put a cassette in, for those of you who remember what cassettes are.
Okay.
And we would just rip it from the radio.
Okay.
I want to talk to some folks in our chat room.
Okay.
So Veronica, Jerry, Michelle Martin. We've got a lot of people in there. They're talking. They're all talking. Jerry says sex is a biological function. That sounds like somebody saying they don't need to go to the bathroom. Oh, because I'm sorry, I'm reading an old comment. Before you came in, Mitchell was saying he knows a woman or women who are still virgins in their 40s, and
I was
thought
listening to that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Isn't
Why
that-
is it? But why is that crazy? I think. I think a person's personal choice is their choice, and if
Totally.
they choose not to exchange energy, because it's not just a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing, it's an energy thing.
Right.
And if you choose not to swap energy, because you don't know who, because a person will pose, like somebody said, the devil can pose as a beautiful person. So when it's all said and done, you're going to swap energy. You're going to give of yourself to somebody that you may not even really know. And then in addition to, you're sleeping with not just them, but all the people that they slept with, not just physically, but spiritually.
So look at your record now.
So
My
I,
record's
just to
fine. I
be,
feel good
just
about
to
it.
be
Okay, then.
mindful.
I wish I was active on my record now, but I haven't.
Oh,
been.
shit.
What else?
Wait a minute, that's not part of the show notes.
You think?
Those are not part of the
Check your record
conversation.
down.
Adina in here all super metaphysical
Yeah,
and spiritual. She's talking about swapping
Southwest
energy.
Atlanta over here, man.
ATL, baby.
I mean,
Adamsville.
that's that real game right there, though. You walk up to a woman
Rashad,
and say, babe, I
can
would love to
to
swap
swap-
energy with you one day.
Let me say one thing, Miss Howard, and I'm for
Do you
Rashad.
swap energy with your wife?
You supposed to. You better. You better get you better be swapping that.
Let me tell you
What is
something, and it's for
happening?
those of for all you
I'm
ladies
not
out
doing
there.
it. I'm not doing
I've been
it.
married for 27 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have never cheated on my wife, and Miss Shelby.
We're not even
Hold
asking
your
you, sir.
horses.
We're
Miss
not.
Shelby and I get down.
Yeah?
My daughter says she needs counseling right now because her room is right next to our room.
my
So we
God.
That's
getting
a
ready.
beautiful
We getting ready to
thing.
get a
That's
new house,
awesome.
and my daughter.
No,
my
it's-
daughter.
I do-
Let me tell you.
I
How young is your daughter?
I have one that's 21 and one that's 14. My 21-year-old told the 14-year-old, she said,
Put in earbuds.
yeah, hey, man, your parents have been married. We get down like
Mitch,
that.
I don't need to know
Yeah,
that
that's no,
about
but you don't
y'all.
tell everybody
I
all your
just-
energy is split
Yeah,
all
but
over
y'all
Atlanta.
was like-
Listen, the Shelbys keep their energy right over here.
All right,
Baby,
guys,
I love
we're
you,
gonna
sweetheart.
come back. We're gonna come back.
Got
We're
one with
gonna
Adina.
hear another song. Can we hear the other one?
Yes,
On
the other one.
side?
This on the other side.
We'll come back on the other
On
side.
this
of the
other
break.
side, you hear the new
All
one.
right. This is gonna be nice.
Because we want to talk to you more. Want to know what you feel about the Me Too movement. And everything
I
that's
wanna know what
happening.
you feel about
just
Bill
got found-
Cosby,
Well, he was
too.
found guilty, but he was sentenced. So just
Yeah,
it's
we'll
kind of
talk
your
about
thoughts
that on
about
the
those
other
things
side.
when you come back.
All right,
Gotcha.
Sucker Free with
Thank you.
Rashad, Richey, and friends.
Peace.
Did you know 30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure? Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay, do it today. Get your bottle of GAP pills. Normally sells for $49.95, but if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
Your favorite entertainment source has expanded. Rolling Out, the nation's best source for entertainment and lifestyle information, now has a lineup of web-based shows and podcasts on its newest platform, Rolling Out Live, every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all things related to the spirits industry with 100 Proof Radio Show to cuisine with Le Kitchen, and inspiration and relationships with Dunamis Women and Lipstick and Cognac. Rolling Out Live is your weekly digital destination. So tune in every Tuesday on rollingout.com and Rolling Out on Facebook. Don't miss it.
What's happening? We're back. Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, friends. We got conservative Republican Mitchell Shelby, Nicole English, and we have the
Beautiful.
Flawless skin, Adina Howard.
in the building.
Pretty
in the
feet.
building.
I'm always looking at
Pretty
skin. Seriously.
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
Mitchell.
Why you go in there?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I'm feeling very uncomfortable sitting next to her. And I'm just letting it be known. I'm feeling
She
uncomfortable.
feels fine.
I'm
It's just
sure.
you.
She's great.
The only reason why I'm not touching him right now is because he's married.
Oh.
Wait.
I feel very uncomfortable.
Really?
I feel so
So
uncomfortable. Calling me too.
what if I was married?
See, it always has to come back to you, Rashad.
It had-
I mean, it doesn't have to
I
come
mean,
back
damn,
to you.
man, this
Oh,
is Adina
Mitchell.
Howard
I mean,
talking about
said it
touching
on air.
Mitchell.
It has to come back
What
to
is
you.
going on,
Here's
man?
your shot.
I'm
What
like-
about me?
Like, please. I'm like, damn, I can get
He's
married
a blocker, man.
He's on
I didn't know you were a blocker.
You know.
I'm gonna just wear a wedding ring next
That ain't
time.
never
Okay.
worked
It's
for
the
me, bro.
head. It's I
Is
just
it-
want to
well,
you know,
that's,
head and
that's
just,
the question
you know,
I have.
yeah.
So you've got the low cut.
Yes.
Did you shave it initially? And then
Well,
let it come
one
back
of the
on?
reasons, well, I don't shave it completely.
Okay.
I just, it has,
Leave a little stubble.
yeah.
What made you do? Because I always say there's nothing. The woman that wears an afro or a shaved head, that's when you dealing with
Beauty.
a bitch who's confident as hell. And in this society, especially if you black,
Yeah.
That takes a lot. What brought you to that point?
I've been cutting my hair this short since '97.
Wow.
But the last time I cut it, it was because my hair was damaged. I had somebody color my hair because
Okay.
I have my silver in. So I was like,
Right.
you know what, screw it. Let's
That's
do all
bold,
gray.
too, to even just have your silver, like seriously.
And I love it. I love it because I earned
The
every
skin,
strand of it.
the whole pack, girl.
Thank you.
You better.
Yeah, it's
Thank
all
you.
good.
I mean,
Thank you. It's all good.
It's all
be up for
good.
the rest of the day. Tomorrow may be different.
You're making a brother think about giving up them chicken wings. Now, let me tell you something.
You have
The
beautiful
lemon
skin.
pepper? You
That's
gonna
a
give us
big
the
deal
lemon
for me.
pepper? It's showing up
I
is.
really can't.
The
Listen.
extra when he orders them. I'm his assistant, by the way. That's how I know.
yeah.
He's like extra. I now tell the person I think, I said, I'm telling you, if they not extra,
We
extra,
they
you
sending
gonna
it
send
right
them
back. So
I'm
I got
just telling you,
extra
they like
crispy,
them like potato chips.
all flat, lemon pepper.
lemon pepper.
Extra crispy, all flats.
All right.
Now,
Ranch.
mess around and put a drumstick in there if you want to.
I love the drums. I love the
Right.
drumsticks.
Well, you are
It's
so
classic.
Atlanta. You are so
I'm
Atlanta.
ATL.
You
Shout.
are.
You know what I do with the lemon pepper, Adina? I sometimes, when I'm feeling real good about my day, I sometimes will ask them to put the hot sauce on the side.
Yes, so you
so
can dip
that
it
if
in
I
there.
feel like dipping my lemon
Yes.
pepper wing
That's a
in some
goodie.
hot sauce, I can do that
We
too.
need to
That's
get
what's
some
up.
when we
Yeah.
leave.
That's what's up.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
we all need to
Okay.
go on a lemon pepper
We
run.
got another song. All right, so the first song we heard was
Nasty.
Nasty.
I love this.
That was
Thank
that
you.
was that was a headbanger.
Yep,
Okay.
I love. I'm
So
gonna.
what
And
we
it's
got
on
next?
Spotify and all of that.
Yes,
Because I've got
on all
Spotify,
digital
Tidal,
platforms.
Slacker.
And it's on all of them. It's on all of them. So the next song is the music with a message. It's about our communities and really coming together because we need the unity.
I want to discuss that with you.
Absolutely. And this song is called Blasphemy.
Oh gosh.
That's a
Thank you.
message.
Yes.
All right. And the title is Blasphemy.
Yes.
And so give us some background to your motivation with that song.
The way that we treat each other, the interaction with one another, I think is disrespectful. I think it's blasphemy. I think that we should be more unified, especially living in this country. We ought to do better and be better
No,
as a
it's we,
people
Adina.
coming together. We, those individuals, I think all of us, you know, I think it takes one person, you know, to just sow that seed of saying, okay, I'm going to be the change that I want to see. And I think that we all should be doing that because when there's an expectation that you should get respect and you're not giving it, then, you know, shame on you. Because why should anybody give you something you're not willing to give? And why should you not be the first person to show that, look, I have no issue. I'm going to show respect. I'm going to show unity. I'm going to be that support, the wind beneath your wings, whatever it is it needs to be. I think that if you have an issue with what's going on in the world, then you need to be part of that change. And it sounds like from what I was listening to, we all have an issue at some point in time with what's going on in our communities. And we need to, as an individual, we need to say, okay, let me play my part. And if it's just affecting one person, that's really all it needs to be.
What do you think about Bill Cosby? Let me just put that out there. He has been sentenced. He's going to serve 3 to 10 according to the last report.
And immediately went to jail.
Yeah, he's 81.
I'm not one to judge anyone because I am not without flaws. However, the young lady, Andrea, I know her personally, and I remember that conversation that she and I had when it all went down. So
This is before it hit the scene?
way before,
Way
because
before.
what happened was it was sealed at some point, as far as I can remember.
It was.
and someone got a
He
hold,
asked for it to be sealed.
and it was sealed, and someone got a hold of the information and put it out there, and she was fine with. She was fine, but not fine, because I don't know how you can
Has
be
she
fine with
settled
someone.
out of court for it to be sealed? Has she settled for something?
She had settled,
Okay.
and she hadn't, and it was what it was.
Okay.
And then somehow it got out.
I'm just trying to remember.
So I've said this on air before. There are two women who I spoke with personally, and I believe them, right? And I won't reveal their names, but I never forget this one woman came into my studio, and she was very close to Cosby. And she said, Rashad, please don't ask me about Bill Cosby. She said that before we went on air. And then she looked at me and said, but I will not defend him. And proceeded to tell me some other stories during the commercial breaks, right? So you still have people who have not come forward, and they will never come forward.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't. Now they got the hashtag why I did not report.
Yeah.
That has been trending because
Yeah.
what's really, really sad, and our raggedy ass president has the nerve to attack accusers.
Yeah.
Of situation. It's like, okay, you have daughters, and
He doesn't care.
no, he doesn't, because he's just full of shit. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
To accuse an accuser, that's disrespectful.
It's very
That their emotional security is being tried, and their integrity is being tried and questioned, and that and I get it. There have been so many women in this world who have come forward and lied, and we're hearing this now with Drake and other different individuals. They're coming forward and lying. So I get the questioning, but yet at the same time, it's one of those situations like, unless you've been in that position, you shouldn't be questioning anybody.
There it is.
Period.
And I've never been in that position. But let me ask you a question, Ms. Howard, because you said coming forth and lying. But don't you think there needs to be some form of evidence other than you saying that you were touched or you saying that you were raped? Don't you think there has to be some form of evidence that goes forth? Because, a lot of things that men can come back from. You run up on the curb and hit somebody in the head with a bat or something like that, you can come back from that. But some form of sexual assault, you're always looked at as maybe a deviant or a predator or somebody I don't want around my kids. So I understand that the accuser, you're saying somewhat protected or somewhat having challenges. What about the guy? Don't you think there should be some evidence that comes
But
forth?
the thing is, there may not always be evidence. There have been people.
So what you're saying basically is, as soon as you say it, I'm guilty, or I'm guilty, but I've never been tried. I can't give you my evidence. I can't tell you actually what happened. But you can't even defend yourself because, hey man, your feelings are on lockdown. What about my feelings as a man who probably never touched you before?
Well, if you've never, I'll put it this way: if you've never violated that woman or women, in my mind, I believe that you'll be vindicated at some point.
But there are many men who are sitting in jail right now.
They have been.
And
they've been framed for that.
Or their reputation. Like I said, some things that you can come back from.
Reputation's
Rashad.
ruined.
Okay.
But your
Yeah.
reputation
All right,
is
so
ruined.
let's talk about the two different courts. You have the court of law and the court of public opinion. If you have zero evidence and simply an accusation, typically you do not get convicted in a court of law. I said typically. There are always caveats to that narrative.
Right.
In addition to that, let's be very clear about sexual assault. We're talking about the exception to the rule, not the rule. The
Right.
rule is sexual assault is the most underreported crime in the United States of America. You know why? Because we have a rape culture.
Yes,
and
we
that
do.
rape culture, the definitive proof that we have rape culture in this country is the election of Donald Trump. When he said in his own words that he grabs women by the vagina, he grabs women, he kisses them, he commits sexual assault. We still elected him president. The man that laughed at his joke no longer can get a job.
We don't even know
You got to
where he
understand,
is.
where in the hell is Billy Bush? Billy
Buried
Bush can't even
underground
get a
somewhere.
job, and all he did was laugh at Trump.
Seriously.
Trump got the highest job
Yeah.
in the land. And when it comes to sexual assault, you're right. There are women who will falsely accuse men. That's part of it. That's part of what's happening out here. But it's not the majority, in my opinion. And I believe women who falsely accuse men,
They should go to jail.
They should go to jail.
They should be
you know why?
prosecuted and
Not
go to
because
jail.
Of, not only because of what they did to the man, but because of what they do to other women who will
that are-
come
yep,
forward
exactly.
and not be
Absolutely.
believed.
Absolutely.
They need to go to jail for what they did.
I agree. They
So
should be
Rashad,
tried.
you know, you talked about those women that said that 52% of all white working women, white educated working women, voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, because their husbands did.
Do you mean to tell me? Okay, you can.
Yeah, yes.
no, no.
Why
What were
did
you
you
about
vote
to
for
say?
Trump?
No, you mean to tell me that white working class women?
Yeah, why did you vote for him?
No. We're not talking about who I voted for. We're talking about white working class women, educated working class women, voted for Donald Trump. Their husband took them in the voting booth and told them who to vote for.
No, they followed, sir. They followed the narrative.
Which
That
is
some-
weird
that
to me because
somehow-
in the
Yeah,
voting
exactly.
booth, like he says, no one can see.
Yeah, did you
can
vote for
say,
Donald Trump?
"Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sweetie, I
honey,
did."
vote-"
Okay.
you
Yeah,
can
right.
say that.
You
the
do
fact
know.
that they actually did it surprises me. Especially,
it doesn't surprise,
surprise me?
It doesn't surprise
let
me at
tell
all.
you why it surprises me, especially with white women. There's some things you don't that you will practically die for when it comes to white women, and that they don't play with. That I have seen.
Okay.
Rape, abortion. There's some things with white women have on their agenda that if they get behind you on, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they will actually vote for this man with the grab by the P thing, it's amazing to me. It doesn't identify with them on one end for them to do that. It does.
And then
surprise
voted
me.
against another woman
Exactly.
who
It does surprise me.
trashed women when they came against her husband.
When you want somebody on your team when it comes to abortion, rape, or something,
Yeah,
get
you
Becky.
what- yeah, Becky.
Seriously.
Adina, what you got to say about it?
Seriously.
Again, it doesn't surprise me. And not only do we live in a culture where rape is for the most part accepted to a certain degree, but we also live in a culture where celebrity is everything. And
That's
I don't
what Trump
know,
said, because he's a
and I
celebrity.
think that's why he got into office, is because he's a celebrity. He's not a politician. He was a celebrity.
Let's admit how many rap songs they put Trump's name in because of the money. What we saw is the money. Even though my boy said, what's his name, who ran against him, who was gonna run against him, who said he's a fraud.
Talking about
I can't think of his name. But
was it Romney?
Yeah, Romney said he's
Romney
a
said
fraud.
a few
But
people said
before
he's a
that,
fraud.
we were under the illusion that he had all this money, he had everything together, and that appeals to people. Period.
Roger
Because
that.
everybody wants to have money and be rich in America. So
We have lifestyles of the rich and famous
Exactly.
with Robin Leach.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go into our,
we got MTV Cribs and things of that
All right.
nature. So we're all about
Yeah.
material.
Why is Drake texting a 14-year-old?
That is none of my business.
What is that about?
I don't know.
Is that okay?
it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Drake, I need
And he
Drake
says
to,
that he's giving her advice on boys and.
All right. I mean, I'm going to give Drake the benefit
You know,
of the doubt.
what's interesting
temporarily.
about that is
Yeah,
because there's a young man. He's a very young king. He's I think he's probably about 12. He has to be about 12, 13.
Okay.
He would reach out to me via Instagram.
Yeah.
And I for me it was like, okay, I am 44 years young.
Right.
And he's, a preteen
Stop,
or whatever
wait
the
a
case may
minute.
be.
Wait a-
So I
wait a-
have to be
just
very
stop it right
mindful.
now.
Have to be very
Did
mindful.
you just say 44?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will never eat again.
Now, did you respond back to him?
I would. You're so foolish. I did respond back to him, but I had to be very mindful of what I said.
Sure.
And I would say to him, make sure you tell your dad I said hello.
Yeah.
And just be very vague.
It's just even I remember what Oprah says she never allows herself to be in a room with a child alone.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, something happened to me. I was at a restroom at the racetrack, and I went in there. Was a little girl in there, and she was just at the mirror, and so I just looked under the stars to see was she in there by herself, and she was. I turned around and went
There
right
you
back
go.
out till she came, because I was like, no,
Hey, man, I have
was like, I
girls
just felt uncomfortable with
at my
it.
house all the time. You cannot spend a night over my house if Miss Shelby's not there.
Right. That's smart.
When girls
That's
come over
smart.
my house,
That's smart.
I go directly to my room.
Right.
I don't even go to
That's
the
smart,
kitchen
Mitchell.
at nighttime
Right.
without Miss Shelby. I'm going to the kitchen.
All right.
I
yeah,
think
man.
schools should be segregated in the sense that it should be boys going to one school and girls should be going to another because it's too much of a distraction.
You're going too damn far now, Dina.
No, it's
we
not.
got more on the other side. All right, we got more on the other side. This is Sucker Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends.
30 million people have been diagnosed with diabetes and 75 million with high blood pressure. Let's talk about the importance of cleaning the blood. 50 years of scientific research have shown that garlic, when taken in the right amount, can help to lower blood pressure, sugar level, and cholesterol, all while providing energy. How? Through cleansing, regulating, and replenishing the blood. Garlic alone is powerful, but for over 41 years, we've discovered that by combining garlic, aloe, and parsley together, we help the body to clean the blood even better. You can clean excess sugar, cholesterol, and waste from the blood and promote better circulation. So don't delay. Do it today. Get your bottle of GAP pills. Normally sells for $49.95. But if you use the promo word HEALTH, you get $10 off. Visit us at aloeheals.com or call us at 404-996-6942.
Your favorite entertainment source has expanded, rolling out the nation's best source for entertainment and lifestyle information. Now has a lineup of web-based shows and podcasts on its newest platform, rolling out live every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all things related to the spirit industry, with 100 Proof Radio Show to cuisine with Le Kitchen, and inspiration and relationships with Dunamis Women and Lipstick and Cognac. Rolling Out Live is your weekly digital destination. So tune in every Tuesday on rollingout.com and Rolling Out on Facebook. Don't miss it.
All right, what's happening? Welcome back, Sucka Free with Rashad, Richey, and friends. That's almost the show. But before we get out of here, all right, we got Sucka of the Week.
Yeah, we're doing our Sucka of the Week. Go ahead, Mitchell.
I'm always going first. Ralph Taylor
Because we
is.
may need to come back around and get you.
Okay, cool.
So-
Ralph Taylor is my Sucka of the Week, Rashad. And let me tell you about Ralph Taylor really quickly. Ralph Taylor took a DNA test and said, Ralph Taylor took a DNA test and it came up that he was 4% black in his DNA test.
Right.
And he's now suing places that he can't get government contracts. Now he claims he's black. He has it on his driver's license that he's black, and he's suing the United States government because they say he's not black.
Is he a white man?
He's white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they say
okay.
one drop of black, you black.
Yeah, that
Not
was
today, though. He's not going
not him.
He's not gonna get those government contracts today.
Right.
Okay,
So
all right.
that's my sucker.
You got one Sucka
I
of the
do
Week?
not. I
You
think,
don't
y'all,
have
I
to.
think all these suckers are suckers.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me tell you. So I have kind of a Sucka of the Week. Drake. Drake, if I find out, sir, that you've been texting this 14-year-old to groom her, as the article suggests, you will be upgraded to my Sucka of the Year category.
Right now, yeah. So my Sucka of the Week is Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, shit.
I have a problem with her and the comments she made after the Emmys when they asked her what did she think about diversity, what she could do to think that they could do to include diversity more. Her basic comment was like, I don't care, I got mine.
Okay.
And literally, seriously, that's what happened.
All
that
right.
bothers me.
I still love Tiffany. All
that
right.
bothers me.
All right. Adina, how can people get up at you?
AdinaHoward.com. Twitter is Adina Howard. Facebook, Adina Howard. Instagram, The Real Adina Howard. Facebook, YouTube, I believe, is Adina Howard Biz, B-I-Z. But yeah, AdinaHoward.com, you can get all that there. And the album Resurrection is on all digital platforms. If you want to download the album for free, they can go to AdinaHoward.com.
There it is. Thank you. You've been a
I
pleasure.
appreciate you. Thank you all.
Yes,
right.
Very
we're so
much.
glad to have you.
Thank
we are so
you.
glad. So we've got to get women. I'm not gonna say the Sucka Free. So look, Twitter. We need y'all to follow us on Twitter. Okay, we're gonna keep note of who follows us on Twitter. That you're gonna get random gifts. You're gonna get a Rashad Richey shirt. You may even get like a call or something. You call it's Rashad Richey. But anyway,
We get an Insta date.
We've got
Hey, how
good
about that?
gifts to send. So
On
we've
Instagram.
got. We want you to follow us on Twitter. Okay, so find us on Twitter. So it's Sucka Free Pod on Twitter. It's Sucka Free Talk on Instagram. You can find our Facebook page. I'm about to give out your radio handle. I'm sorry. Sucka Free with Rashad Richey. But definitely go to Twitter. We've got shirts, great gifts, and then we'll be contacting you, getting your address, sending stuff out. Don't miss it.
Yeah, and let's give them the bumper sticker that says "Beware."
Yeah,
I
you'll get
listen
bumper
to.
stick- there's
All
a
right.
whole bunch of
so
stuff
it
you
says
can get. So
"Beware." I
follow us
listen
on
to
Twitter.
Rashad Richey, guaranteed to keep the cops off your ass. You understand me? All right, holla.
Peace.